Hey guys, Stealth here. It's episode 31, and I think I'm about to get hit by a retaliation mission. I'm currently working on scanning an overgrown tank, which is going to give me a heavy weapon, but I just noticed I have an engineer who isn't actually doing anything. So let's put that engineer to work somewhere, if I have any place at all, which I gotta say I actually don't. Anyway, one of my guys had to be retrained. Who was it? I think Jester? Yeah, he's a field medic. I'm gonna retrain that to make sure he has the abilities that I want him to have. So, open soldier. And of course, considering that he is in the medical bay, I cannot actually do anything with him right now. Alright, scan it. Proving grounds. Shred storm cannon. This is a really, really powerful weapon. Let's head back into the proving grounds. No projects currently. I want to make a Wraith suit. These are really nice suits to have because they provide a lot more mobility to snipers and rangers as well. That's one suit. And let's go for... oh, those cost supplies. Great. I only got one core left. I'm going to save that one. Where's the retaliation mission? Okay, he just learned Inspire. My first Psi operator.
Psionics could be considered the aliens' greatest strength. Now our own Psi operatives can tap into that same power.
Excellent. Now I can train him into having more powers. Oh my god, the Null Lance already? The Null Lance is one of the most powerful abilities that a psionic can ever hope to develop. It's, let's say, the colonel level rank of psionics. This is absolutely a beautiful thing to have, because it can hit multiple enemies in one go.
Commander, we're making progress piecing this thing back together, but it hasn't been pretty.
Our soldiers completely disabled this unit in the field. What we're hearing is merely a byproduct of electrical impulses. I assure you, it is well past the point of feeling pain.
I'll take your word for it, Doctor.
I'm sending you a new sequence now.
These are coordinates. Return coordinates. Think we've got a point of origin. Well, part of one.
Something else. Something underneath. One moment. The unit is attempting to block further access.
That's not all it's doing. I'm losing the data we've already decrypted.
Almost there. Just one more adjustment.
Forget the data. It's accessing the power core. Overriding my safety. Increasing power levels to tie and sever the connection.
There. Some sort of fail-safe protocol, I imagine. The Codex must have intentionally overloaded the interface to prevent any further theft of information. Still, I believe I was one step ahead of it.
That's an enormous amount of data.
Yes, and I expect it may take some time to decipher.
Better get started. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that again.
You think? The whole thing's in
I'll
ruins.
proceed with the necessary research and preparation. With your approval, of course, Commander. I'd also suggest we look into those coordinates.
That's if I can reconstruct the data we lost in the transfer. I just hope it was worth it.
New objective added.
Decrypt Codex data.
Commander, I've updated
Alright,
our
let's
current
do that.
objectives based on the
Change
most
Shadow
recent
Project.
findings.
In the field,
Decrypt
the
that.
Codex appears as an anomalous form in an almost constant state of flux, seemingly only present in our world for milliseconds at a time. However, it was apparently not immune to the effects of conventional weaponry. having dissipated before leaving behind this object.
We've locked in the coordinates.
Okay, I can go for Operation Crimson Whale as soon as I unlock, I think, Eastern Europe. It might be Western.
New objective added.
Yep, not now. Okay, already got Eastern is Western Europe.
Commander.
First off, let's complete that scan. Heavy weapon, a Hellfire projector. I think that's a napalm improvement. Yeah, we still got the supply drop. Upgraded flamethrower deals massive damage in a small cone, damaging environment and enemy targets alike. Yes, please. Let's head to the black market.
Avenger plotting new course.
Maybe there are operators who would like to join the cause.
Market is open.
Nope. Not today. I can get a superior scope, which is nice to have. Can go for a bunch of supplies. Not really need that. There's life signs there. Aside from that, let's go for the supply drop.
Avenger plotting new course.
Once I got this, I can fly back to Resistance HQ and see if they have any operators available. Uh-oh. Retaliation site.
Commander, we've had the Shadow Chamber running the numbers. These are the tactical projections for our next field operation.
Now, this is the advantage of having the Shadow Chamber. I know what kind of enemies I can detect and how many. There's going to be 11 targets in total, consisting of chrysalids, a sectopod, so I'm going to need anti-mech weaponry, an elite shield bearer, an elite lancer, and a heavy mech. So I won't really need to rely too much on anti-biological weapons, but I'm going to need something that can punch through heavy armor, which means grenadiers or armor penetration rounds, and considering there is mechs involved, I'm definitely going to take blue screen rounds as well.
Course for Sector 15, West Asia.
Alright, very difficult mission. Let's manually recompose this team. Let's see. I can get Gabe involved. I can get the Specialist Major involved. My Sharpshooter. Lester, you were a gunslinger, weren't you, Lester? Yep, he's a gunslinger. And actually, I'm going to give you a superior scope as well. Because the fact that he is a gunslinger doesn't mean he cannot use a scope. He can still use a sniper rifle when I need him to. Alright, you're coming along. And finally, what do I have? 3 grenadiers, 1 specialist, 1 sharpshooter. I don't really want to take the PSYOP yet. The rest is already a colonel. I might as well take John Eagle Burton. Okay, so I was saying I'm going to need anti-mech weaponry. Which means a blaster launcher, you're going to go with the Hellfire project. Actually, the Shred Storm. This thing also is very, very good at shredding armor. And there's going to be a lot of that going around. My sniper... Oh right, this is the gunslinger, it's not actually the sniper. Still, I'm going to give you the Wraith suit.
Our stealthiest suit, the Wraith, provides a range of movement that technically violates the laws of physics. There's also a grappling hook for good measure.
This means this guy has a very, very good mobility bonus. Let's make utility items avail. In your case, I'm going to go with armor penetration rounds, because you can take a lot of damage off of a lot of people. A lot of hit points, really. So, you got the bomb and the blue screen rounds, you got the bombs. You are not my where's my combat hacker? Oh, that's Jester. That's my specialist. Nope, we're gonna take this one. I'm gonna turn him into a colonel as well. Gabe, listen up, son. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna give Gabe the other weaponry, because he has that upgrade where you can take 2 of an item if you put it in the grenade slot. Aside from that, I don't think I have any better armor for you. Utility item. Do I have any mimic beacons with me already, or... Yeah, one. It's not looking too bad. I could give you Talon rounds. If I can find them. There. Alright, he's going to be more effective at close quarter combat. Aside from that, my engineers, or my grenadiers are going to be able to take care of the heavy units pretty quickly. Yeah, I think that this is what I need. Let's go. Now I'm expressly going with a gunslinger instead of a sniper. A sniper can be really useful on these missions, but what is holding me back from using them is the fact that they need to set up. They cannot move and fire at the same turn.
Forced to strike one of the resistance outposts nearby, and those people desperately need any help we can provide them. We're going in to eliminate the enemy threat and secure the area.
Alright, and you rescue at least 6. I don't know about Faceless. The Shadow Chamber didn't say so, but there probably will be Faceless in this mission. There usually are.
Hostile forces are attacking the outpost.
Look at all the armor on my
Eliminate
people.
all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot, and so did we.
What can
You
we
won't
see?
have a concealed position
Okay,
for
we're in the corner of the
deployment on
map.
this one.
And we got little no cover.
Moving out.
Any bad guys to be seen anywhere?
Let's do this.
Or any civilians? Nope, nothing. Okay,
I guess
I'm
that'll
gonna
be
keep
okay.
pushing forward.
Whatever you say. Not a problem.
Pistol Overwatch. Scout, you get to move twice anyway. And still get Overwatch. So let's put you up here. I really hope I don't spot anything. Shit! That is not what I was hoping for. Here comes one of the Overwatches. Missed.
That is not good.
I really don't have too many people left. Plasma grenade cannot hit them. A beacon will distract them. In the meanwhile, I can just fire an incendiary bomb. They are not gonna like that. But then again, that's rather the point. It does about 10 damage. Let's see how well this is gonna work. One, I think, instantly died. The other one's burning. Did I not hit that one? Tell me how that works. He must have been slightly outside the blast radius. Alright, go for a Mermaid Beacon then. Distract those chrysalids from the actual threat. 69, 64, go for 69. If you can kill this one in one go. Not really. Still, good effort.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Johns? You can fire? I completely forgot about you. Okay, so that's 2 out of 11 targets down.
Not too shabby.
That last chrysalid is going to have one hell of a problem, as he's going to be on fire. So that's 3 out of 11 down, and he got promoted. I really wasted that mimic beacon. I should have waited until the last possible moment, and if my attacks failed, I should have fired then. Oh well. That was a mech. All the way back there.
We're seeing heavy civilian casualties, Commander. We have to stop this.
Got that impression, Central. Working on it, son. Okay. Alex. Wait one. And see how far we can safely move up with the rest of the clan. Nothing here yet. Gabe, rush this way.
Solid copy.
Scout, you're gonna be my new Overwatch over there. Nothing. Eagle, join up.
Double time.
Contact. 1, 2 sectoids. Chrysalids. Oh, he decided to park right next to one of my civilians. Isn't that wonderful? Lightning hands. Five damage. If you can finish him, that would be really useful. Pistol fire. Yes. That almost killed him. Problem here being almost. Maturity, I hope you can help us out again. Well, it's decent. Well enough.
I got it, right?
Alright, so that's 4 targets down, 7 alive.
Na los, zeigt euch.
And I think I saw another chrysalid there.
Got a burrow here.
Oh, you're digging? Yep, here we go. Overwatch. Just grazed him. Run, 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 run. And that's where you're gonna stop. Because that's when you're gonna run right into a shotgun. That's that mech again. Alright, one of my newer people, John Burton. 100%, 40% to crit. Beautiful.
Nailed him.
Thanks, John. Taking care of business. Alright, so that's 5 down, 6 left. And you just spotted something, didn't you? No? I really thought you did.
I'm going.
Bounding Overwatch.
Absolutely. Finally. If you say so. Scanner Gebiet.
John's link up. I'm still rather worried that one of those little civilians out there turns into faceless. That sounds like the sectopod. Amount of damage would correspond with a sectopod. Okay.
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander. We need to get these people out of here. Fire spreading!
Not to worry. Alex? That's one civ. Let's get the other one.
The Resistance managed to recover and restore a handful of these mobile communications jammers over the years. With a few makeshift repairs, these things have proven invaluable to the Resistance effort. Los, weg von hier!
That's 2 civilians. Hang on.
What's over there?
Slowly move up. If that sectopod gets into range, I want to know about it.
Seems doable. Moving to Overwatch.
That's fire.
Got it, moving.
Eagle.
Moving on target location. On my way. Moving to Overwatch. Scanning. Bitte Feuerschutz.
Let me guess. Well, you're about to run into a very heavily armed squad who's on Overwatch. Uh-oh. That sectopod is right outside my line of sight. Come on in. I'm ready for you. Don't shoot his feet. It's not too effective. Come on. I know we will make this thing dance, but this is not the right way to do it. 3. That's 4 in total.
Get it together.
That's him down. Now, he won't count as one of the aliens, so I'm still at 5 kills.
It's dead. It has to be dead. Genug gewartet.
It's only half cover. But you get the upgrade automatically. Here we go. Sectopod, shield bearer, and something else. But I'm not quite sure. Don't go away. And a buried chrysalid. You bastard. That was nasty, and now he's poisoned. Okay. Anyone got a spare medkit? Don't think so. We need you to deploy the mimic beacon, so that means that you are going to have to kill the chrysalid. And by kill, I mean kill, not wound him. 1 hit point. Alright. Fire pistol. That killed him, and now you can go on pistol Overwatch.
Only the best. I'm on it.
Nice, promotion earned. Gabriel.
Let's move already.
Overwatch. They are coming for us, I can guarantee you that much. I want them to go for the mimic beacon so that my troops aren't at risk. So let's move you up slightly.
On the move.
And well, I'm gonna have to park them behind here anyway. Anywhere else, they might not spot it. Okay, there you go. Anyway, I killed another one, so there's 5 left. Big Papa, go and Overwatch.
Feuerschutz.
You're on Ever Vigilant. Car's gonna blow up. Must have been hit by some stray rounds. They're killing a lot of civilians. Getting a bit worried. Overwatch? What are you trying to hit? Oh, sectopod. 3 damage. There's the shield bearer and the sect. Shred some armor. Nice! Bloody hell, that did a lot of damage. Thank you, blue screen rounds. Pistol. Missed. Well, Luster, you can't hit them all. 7, 1 shredded. Yeah, those sectopods aren't that bad. So much for my beacon. Look at that, he's almost down. But he's now gonna get some more armor. There, 5 hit points added in the form of shielding. And we got a stun lancer coming this way. Oh crap. Ooh. Got that impression, yeah. Okay, I need you to heal yourself with the gremlin. Because I'm a bit worried about that poison that's inside your system. Alright, 90, that's not gonna kill him. Where's my blue screen round specialist? That's Lester, it's John, I think you are empty. That's not what I was about to say. Okay. Wreck the sectopod. Blue screen rounds also ignore that armor or that shield that he got. Way to go, Johns.
Well, how about that?
How about that? That was good, wasn't it? 51. 42. You're empty.
Ready to rock.
Anyway, that was, I believe, my 7th kill. Eagle doesn't really have a good position to move up to. 44. How about blowing away your cover? You're not gonna like that. There. It didn't do any damage to him, but now he's a much, much easier target for me. We got a 50-50 with a sniper. Well, might as well try it. 8 damage. I doubt that it's gonna have killed him. Well, not by far. Okay, Gabe. Push up. And wreck that shield bearer. Won't exactly kill him. I stand corrected. It won't exactly hit him. That was terrible, Gabe. At that angle, at that range, you can do so much better. I have seen you do a lot better. Alright, 50-50. Only 6 damage in total.
Hit the armor.
Yeah.
Weapons burning ammo fast.
You should be able to take him out, though. That's him down. Now the problem is I don't have anyone on Overwatch. Which means that if that stun lancer is going to come in, I'm in trouble. Anyway, I believe that's kill number 8. He's going to rush in. You are not lucky today. Everyone wants to kill him. Alright, I got a job for you. I hear you like using your sword, John. Never gets old.
It's down.
I know he's not in cover right now, but I don't see anyone near anyway. So, that's kill number 9. I think.
No problem, boss. Heading out.
Anyone brought any battle scanners, or...? Nope, I guess not.
I'm trusting you here.
I'm gonna sit here for a minute, catch my breath.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I don't want to push it too fast.
On Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
I know the mech is somewhere back there. Easy target, I can easily get to him. Alex, just tell me what you see. Nothing? Really? So where'd the mech go then? nowhere, apparently. The guy just
On it.
vanished.
Sure thing.
And when mechs start to vanish, I get nervous. Because that's when they just get a jump on you somehow.
No need to ask twice.
Overwatch, at least pump out some damage.
Moving to Overwatch. Come get some. On the move.
Alright, 3 guys on Overwatch. 3 guys pushing up.
Bin dabei.
Faceless. Come at me, bro. I'm all ready for you. Come on then. You wanna play? Let's play. Beautiful, Lester. Great teamwork.
By the numbers.
Down. It's not all of them, though.
Los, weg hier.
Alright, that's another civvy saved.
Los, zeigt euch.
How about the rest of us? Can move you up a bit more.
If you say so. Come get some.
Lester, it's a bit risky rushing Lester up this far. Oh, I should have used his grappling hook. I always forget that thing.
You're clear. Move out.
Alright, saved 3 out of 6. 4 out of 6. There's someone up there. And there's 2 over there.
Solid copy. Heading out. Whatever you say. I'm on it.
Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Two men standing. Who would like to go first? Nice position over here.
Here I come.
Bit of elevation. Never hurt anyone.
Got it covered.
Scout, I need you to find me that mech. Can I even see through that barn? Yeah, barely.
Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft.
I wonder if I can rescue her through the wall.
Move out. Got it covered.
That's 5 out of 6. Might as well park my sniper on the roof. And of course that's when you're gonna see that there's a mech up on the roof.
We've got our vent here.
Uh-oh. You're gonna have to use every trick you got. You're gonna first use lightning hands. Free pistol shot, 4 damage thanks to armor penetration. Overwatch removed. Then you're gonna face off. 6 damage. 3 damage. No, I believe you still have an ability to fight. No? Okay. I think we're just gonna have to drop these guys. Blaster launcher. Just knock the roof down. Does that hurt any civilians? No, don't think so. Okay, down you go. You're gonna run right into the overwatch of the guy who's down there. If you're still alive by then. Which you're not.
Menace 1-5, status
Clear.
confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Can I get a result screen? That'd be wonderful. There it is. 1 soldier wounded. Alright.
Good work out there, Commander. The aliens
Nice.
must be
4
getting
promotions.
nervous.
Corporal Burton. Hidden ability, Deadeye. Take a shot with a small aim penalty for significant damage boost. That is a great ability for a ranger. Shadow Step is always nice if you want to take someone out with Blade Master. Captain Lester. I can use Steady Hands if he did not move last turn, gain plus 10 aim. Or Hunker Down, confers plus 20 aim. Steady Hands. Scout, you're a bit wounded, but you're gonna get restoration, so you can heal everyone. And Major. What? You got Phantom? Wonderful. I'm gonna give you Saturation Fire. Few things that I brought home.
Excellent work, Commander.
Monthly supplies
Your
increased by
efforts
33.
continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
Alright. Well, I think that's a good ending for episode 31. Pretty decent mission. Excellent rating. One guy who's going to be absent for a few days. Only 4. He's okay. I already got 5 colonels working on my 6th and 7. And with that, I think my roster is looking rather good this time. So, let's see if I can keep that up in episode 32. Thank you for joining me in this one. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.